And this time, I was actually supposed to, I guess it's sort of an apartment. I was supposed to record this earlier when I got in, but I totally forgot. I was super psyched. Anyways, today has, hold on. Today has been the best day so far. Only been here for 3 days, but went to another meetup event. It was for STEM for Health was the name of the group. It was also part of this other health tech group, I guess. Anyways, they partnered up and brought in the company Bayer, which if you're American, you probably know them as Bayer, like Bayer. So apparently, it's a German word, apparently, it is actually pronounced Bayer, and so that's how everyone in Ireland pronounces it. So when I walk into this building where I'm supposed to go, and they say, "Are you here for the Bayer event?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't have any money. I can't buy anything. Sorry." Anyways, they're like, "No, this is the STEM for Health event." And I said, "Yeah, that's me." Anyways, that was an interesting little lesson. Got in there, met a few of the people from Bayer. They were cool. Apparently, they actually do a bunch of stuff with startups, and they have their own accelerator. It's actually more based in Germany, which is where the people had come over from. So there were a few people from Germany, but they partner with people and they try and get more infrastructure set up in these different countries. So this was kind of the kickoff night for the group in Ireland, setting off their kind of startup facilitating and partnerships. It was a nice event. They just had a lady come in who's a doctor. She was a GP first, and then did something, or she was like a media consultant or something like that. And then she'd also started this startup. So that was actually, it was all very good. All in all, it didn't take a whole lot of time. It was long enough to be interesting, but not too long to get boring. And then, of course, they just had pizza and drinks, so we hung out, and that was really the best part, as they usually goes. Met this guy who... I just got a message, sorry. I met this guy who... works for Trinity College, which is right up the street from where I'm living at the moment, in Ballsbridge. And apparently they have a hackathon this weekend. What timing? How much more perfect? So today's Thursday, hackathon starts tomorrow. And he said it's, so Huawei or Huawei, I think is the company, it's the Chinese cell phone manufacturer. Anyways, apparently they're paying them quite a bit of money to do this hackathon. So they're going to have a bunch of food, a bunch of prizes, a decent amount of people. I think he said only upwards of 60. And then 8 of those people get to go actually on a trip to China. It's like if the top 3 teams win, like they're going to go on a free trip to China or something. Anyways, that's pretty crazy. I'll let you know how that goes. Hopefully I'll get a bunch more video than I normally do with these type of things. Anyways, that was awesome. Met them. Met a few other people. One of the guys that was running the meetup works for Bayer. This other guy, who works for Johnson & Johnson. He was pretty cool. And then I met this lady, Carol, who now does research at a university and doing her PhD on speech analysis and seeing if you can correlate like the speech patterns of depressed patients with how well their therapy is going, or like the interactions with the therapist and the patient and how well the session is going and if their depression is improving or lessening, I guess. Anyways, there was her, and then her boyfriend. Oh well, no. Here's the crazy part. She got an undergrad degree in filmmaking, in film, and then somehow went straight into a PhD program for this data science, psychology, speech analysis program. To me, that was the craziest part because she went into it not having any background, and basically she started her PhD by self-taught research and reading. So that was intense. Anyways, her boyfriend used to sort of be into film as well. He did more sound design for a bunch of different stuff. And then now he's in a master's program doing UX. So then it all kind of came full circle because like the girl from Germany the girl who was visiting from Germany who worked with Bayer was also doing data science. So then those two connected on that. And then I told them I was trying to get into film. So then she was basically telling me how to find film jobs and doing unpaid work and just getting your foot in the game. And then just doing it. And then eventually you can kind of get paid for it. And anyways, and then this other guy, he started out in film and sound. And now went on to software and UX and design. And I did I started off in software and went to film. I mean, it was kind of a crazy night. I mean, it was extremely intense. Like I said, one of the best night so far. And then I've got this hackathon this weekend. And then I've already found 2 more hackathons at the beginning of November that are in 2 different cities. So what I'm thinking is if I go west to Galway for a week or 2, actually it's not going to work the best. Anyways, there are these 2 cities, one after the other, that are doing these hackathons. So I mean, that's free lodging and free food for the weekend. And then if I kind of just do this trip where I do couch surfing, I mean, this could be the first month totally planned out. And it's going to be crazy. Crazy. Anyways, yeah, I almost don't know. I mean, it's almost getting, I mean, it's just so much. I'm having a hard time comprehending all of it and trying to get it all figured out. But it's awesome. Anyways, here's the apartment. So we got here's the couch here, coffee table, watching that 70s show. Never get away from that. That's my bed right there. Got the sleeping bag, my clothes, some dirty clothes, and all my luggage is there in the corner. And then, yeah, that's about it. Got the kitchen in here. Kitchen's very nice. Very, very quaint. Got a small fridge. Actually, the laundry, or the washing machine's in here too. Got some nice stuff. Small stove. Anyways, going great so far. Everything's awesome. I mean, the key to all this stuff is really just get out there, meet people, talk to people. Don't sit at home waiting for something to come to you. I mean, that's really the thing. Started reading the War of Art today. Awesome. Crazy good. I mean, it's almost exactly what I need right now. Anyways, a few days ago, I also started reading Ryan Holiday's Trust Me, I'm Lying. That's also very good. Interesting. I think it's also going to apply well because I'm kind of in this mentality of social media and promotion and video and content creation and this type of other stuff. Anyways, oh yeah, wait, did I already say this? I got lost today. So I basically turned off all my GPS and data on my phone, and I really only had the address of the place and the general idea of where I needed to go today. So then I basically walked around for 2.5 hours and got lost. Luckily, I gave myself 3 hours to get there, and it only took me 2.5, even though it could have taken me 45 if I knew how to get there. And then, yeah, coming back home, pretty much got lost again. Just found my way back. Another key, you don't need your phone for everything. And just keep walking. And just try to remember the places that you've seen, and eventually you'll make a circle. And, yeah, just do it. You got it.